Hi. Hi, everyone. How are you this evening? It is time for mystery stamping number 8, and we are going to get started. Um, just a little housekeeping. We have some I have a new offer for you. I upped my game. Anyway, let me see here. I'm a day late and a dollar short. Always, always. I just need to get my other camera on before I start showing you what I got going. Find the right. There we go. Oh, I forgot to mark myself as do not disturb. And hi, Marion. How are you this evening? All right. Like I said, I'm going to up my game tonight with this. All right. Free shipping. Yes, I told you about free shipping last night. However, I decided if anyone orders $75 or more on Thursday, I will also send you 6x6 inch 20 6x6 inch sheets of designer series paper. United States only, of course. But yeah. Yep. So that is that. Free shipping. Here's the host code. And here is the paper pumpkin. They're giving us stuff for 3 months in a row and an add-on kit, an add-on die set that you can get that will coordinate with all 3. Hoping my camera doesn't go kapooey on me tonight. When you're purchasing things with free shipping, hi Anna, you can get things from the clearance rack that are discounted, and you can get the last chance products. Has my mystery stamping enticed anybody wanting some of the products that I've been sharing? You can use it, get free shipping on online exclusives and the Painted Wishes kit. So that's my little extra. And I have, besides a couple things for my team, I have everything that I owe everybody in the mail. It is such a huge relief not to have that weight on my shoulder. So you can purchase things from, if you are not a demonstrator, you can purchase things from this catalog. Some products are 60% off. And you can purchase products from this catalog for the free shipping day. And if you are a demonstrator, you can order from those 2 plus this one, and you can earn free products from this one. So, oh, that's not going to work. Not going to work at all. Huh. So I wrote my host code on my, so I don't have my little sticky note up there. All right. So I thought maybe it would work on my glass mat, but that's where my face is. So I guess that's just the way it is. I could always move my face over here, maybe. Nope. That did not do what I needed it to do. Okay. I'm not going to mess with. So you just need to, I'll put the link in the comments. Don't you love how every night's just different with me? It's never the same thing twice. Let's see here. Here is the host code if you need it. There is the link. All right. Onward and upward. I had a time with the recipe today. I thought it was exactly what I needed. And so I pasted it and copied it. And as I'm cutting my pieces, because I've done these before, yeah, I went back in and changed it once. So if you caught it this morning, this should be a half and not just a blank. Yeah, and then this can be any color you want it to be. So I did update the graphic on the website. So there's that. I got kind of a cattywampus mess. So I have 2 samples to share with you. Hi, Nikki. And I also have 2 extras, and I have 2 ready to go. So we're going to start with this one. And I have a couple pieces done for it already. You know, just to speed it up. Is Carl watching too? Nikki? All right. So cardstock, we need 4 1/4 by 9, scored at 1 1/2, 2, 1 1/4, 2 1/2, and 5 3/4. Then we need cardstock 2 1/2 by 11. And we need designer series paper 1 inch by 4. And we need embossed cardstock or DSP, and that's 3 by 4. I'm using DSP. Then you need white or vanilla 3 by 4. And then this is where you can have whatever you want. And I'm using designer series paper, the 5 by 2. And I apologize for that. My next one does use all the white pieces, so you can see what it actually would look like. And then I'm using this die. Okay. I have a couple other things over here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to set this aside. Actually, I'm going to set it up in the back, see if it'll stay. All right. All right. So this is going to get folded back. Thought I heard my husband, but I didn't think he was home yet. And then this comes up. Oh, the glass mat is a Sale-a-bration product. If you would like to join our Stampin' Up! Team, you can get this in your starter kit for free starting in January. It comes with this, and there's a silicone mat that you can put stuff on, and it won't move. And then there's a cleaning cloth, but my cleaning cloth was kind of dampish, and so it got dry. So it's a chamois. So it would be perfect just to leave up here if you were cleaning. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. Well, good for him. He's doing his homework. What a good kid. All right, so, and we're going to and this was the half, scored at the half. Now we're going to go ahead and assemble. So this piece is going to go along the bottom here. And I know mine's all, this is the Oh Holy Night paper. And I really didn't want a dark background. I didn't really want much, so I chose something that was very monochromatic. Sorry. Might not be that easy to see. The next one will be easy. I think I got the next one right. Ooh, got the wrong. That's the big industrial. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to go this way. So this piece goes on here. And it's going to have the margin, the border around it. Then this piece, this is your 3 by 4 embossed cardstock or DSP. It's going to go in here. Okay. Ugh. All right. How do I want that? Okay, I'm going to go this route. And it will have the same border around it. Again, I'm using the Oh Holy Night paper from the Night Divine collection. So this is the one that is the 5x2, and I had white or vanilla. You don't need to use white or vanilla again. Two of the projects I'm going to show you tonight do, but one of them does not. Hi, Glenda. Oh, cold, huh? Yeah. It was, I think, 38, 36, 38 here today. It wasn't nice, but it wasn't bad. I think that's where we're going to be, is 30s and 40s. Hi, Heather. How are you? We have two Kansans with us tonight. Yeah, I have Nancy and Heather. Yes, this DSP is gorgeous, except for I used all my favorite pieces out of it, or most of my favorite pieces out of it. So now I've got 6 or 7 packs of odds and ends of the pieces that I didn't use for my classes and such. So I thought, well, I'm going to take one more opportunity to use it. This has kind of got a big margin on it, a big border, but that's okay. All right, so now you have those pieces done. Next thing we're going to do is, with some designer series paper or some kind of stronger adhesive, go ahead and put it behind. I'm actually going to put 2 layers. Because it's going to have some. All right. Stick to the paper, then come off. If you can't get your paper off, it's probably because it hasn't stuck fully to the paper. Just saying. All right. So this piece is then going to line up with this edge. You can go to the side or the side. I'm going right toward the middle. All right. And then add a piece on the back of this also. I don't know. I'm just putting 2 layers just because that's how I'm feeling tonight. I'm feeling like I'm going to be tough. All right. So then close this piece up and close this piece as well. Then when you stand it up, it will look like this. Now, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is the part we're going to stamp on, and it actually comes inside. So I think this is called a faux step card, but I like it because it's easier. All right, I'm going to put Merry Christmas on the inside because, yes, I am doing a Christmas card. This is I know you can't get the paper, but you can get the other pieces. And honestly, I'll send you the paper. I have so much of this, a couple of these sheets, that I would be happy to get rid of some of it. All right. There we go. I left a little room for signing it at the bottom. That is nice to stamp on. Ooh, there's no give in it on this nice, pretty glass mat. Oh, I've already got some glue on it. Imagine that. I was practicing using it earlier today, because I'm not used to using a glass mat by any means. All right, this is going to go in here. All right, so now we're going to decorate the outside. You have a die to put wherever you want, and you can also do whatever else you want. So I had this one already done, so I'm using this one. So wishing you the best and brightest holiday season. I thought, oh, good, I can use that one. I did it for one card a while back, and then I never used it. And I was like, oh, I would hate to not use that. So we're going to use it. And I'm going to maybe layer something behind it. So I'm only going to add adhesive to the bottom of it right now. All right. There you go. Now I think I need another small piece. I bet this piece would be wide enough. Close enough for me. All right, let me get. When I was kind of setting this up and looking at it to see if it was going to work, it looks like my nativity was kind of floating. You couldn't see the manger. So I'm going to just add an element of black right there. I could actually give it a little bit of a curve. It's okay. It will be fine. And I'm just going to tuck it in. That's why I put that on with. There you go. Now this is a little wide for this. So I thought I would strategically cut off and just put Mary and Joseph up here. Now the top part of them are going to need a little bit of a dimensional. And the bottom part, I'm going to need a little glue. I'm actually going to do and cut it down the middle. Because there's really not much to anchor it to. I do this all the time to my tear and tape. Cut it lengthwise. See, so then it fits along that bottom just a little bit better. Thanks, Anna. I had to do something with this nativity set at least one more time. I think it is so gorgeous. This is definitely one that will never go in the for sale pile. It will be a keeper. And I will be making stuff with it for quite some time. So there's that. It's not very centered. Maybe it's because this isn't very centered. Is this centered? Yeah, it's kind of centered. I don't know if I'm going to get this off or not. Yep, I am. I'm going to get it off. All right. So we need, oh, I know why. It's because Mary and Joseph. It was Joseph's long robe, maybe. There. We're going with it. But then I can just put this guy over here and the shepherd over here. They don't have to be all together. They can be kind of off to themselves. So I'm going to take that piece and I'm going to run it along him. The good old shepherd watching his flock. And just tuck that in there. And then we're going to do a little bit the same thing on this particular king or wise man, whatever you want to call him. And mostly it's going to be the sheep that's in here. We're going to just do our best. I have better fingers right now. So I'm going to go up just up the front of him and then along the bottom edge. I love the fact you can make tear and tape as big as you want. Well, tell Carl hello and to tell him thank you. I'm glad he got his homework done. Carl is one of my young friends that I saw the other day, and he told me he watches my videos. I was pretty impressed. I have 2 young followers that I heard of that day. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't want to get this too far over. I've got a little adhesive back here that if you take your embossing buddy and just drag it over the back where there's adhesive, it'll negate the adhesive. So there is that. And I think we might add some sparkle to the sky because the best and brightest holiday season. But I do have my stars. I was lucky enough to get some before they sold out. And they are hiding. So we'll give it one big one at the top. I only have one big one left on this one. All right, and we are going to put it so it gets to use some of the sparkle from behind. Sorry, I was off. So it's using some of the wow factor from behind. And then we're going to take, I don't like doing it with scissors. I haven't found my take your pick tool for a while. I don't know where it is. Somebody took my take your pick tool. That's not true. Nobody else comes down here per se. So if it's lost, it's all my doing. So then I think we'll add just a star, some nice shining bright stars in the sky. It was a very starry night. Oh, there's one more. Can't leave that guy out. There we have it. So there is card number 1. And then you just write on the inside. And I love display cards, you know, ones that just have to sit on a mantle or something. Thank you, Anna. There's 3 from Chile, Kansas. Wow. Didn't know I had such a fan base in Kansas. All right, we are going to go to the total opposite end of the seasonal spectrum for my next card. So this was the Christmas variety. I have two. I have one behind me that's already done. That's from the annual catalog. And I have another one from the fall catalog that I had that I've done. So you may have seen those before. But this one, I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet. And this is the one that I'm using almost all white pieces because that's what I gave you guys the first time and I felt bad. Here's my die. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot a piece. I got two whites and I forgot the little narrow piece. All right, so I have some, oh, nope, this isn't it. Nope. All right. I need to make my 1x4 and it's going to be white. There. Just because I felt bad. And honestly, I couldn't find anything else, so I went with this card. So we're going to set one of these aside. We're going to set these aside, and we're going to play with ink for a minute. So let's see here. I need to ink up these, and it doesn't matter what order. Oh, the stamp set. Are you ready? Drum roll. This is one of the Sale-a-bration offerings that you can get for free with a $50 purchase. And that starts January 4th, unless you're a demonstrator. We've already talked about that. But anyway, we're going to make a watermelon card. That's kind of about as far away as you can get from Christmas, right? Is the watermelon of the summer. So I'm using Shaded Spruce for my green and Poppy Parade for the red. I hope those are going to be the right colors. But since we practice, that looks about right. They're distinctive, so they have their own texture on them. I don't know, my ink pad. I think I have a spare one of these. Let me see if I can grab it. I have a spare Poppy Parade, so I may as well see if this other one's juicier. That one's starting to get kind of shoddy looking. This one looks a little better, actually. Let's see what we got. All right. So one thing I'm going to miss with the glass mat is the fact that I can have my little, we'll see if it comes out any better on the pad. Not really. Maybe the glass mat, since it's so level, I can't really tell the difference. So we're going to just go with it. We'll run with it. So our job is just to make some watermelon. Watermelon. And I'm making my own DSP. Oh, I was supposed to work today, and I had so many things to do. I'm on a very flexible schedule with work, so I need to look at one and see where I'm going with this. I asked if I could come in tomorrow instead. So tomorrow you might see me flying in at the end. Or right before. I should have tonight because I had so much ready to go, but I had so much on my plate, and I called I texted the gal I work for this morning and said, hey, is it all right if I come in tomorrow instead of today? Ooh. And she said, absolutely. So that's where I will be tomorrow. I don't know if I want this. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use that. Okay. I know what I'll do. I have been breaking my own rule lately and not stamping a card. I start stamping an envelope. So since I have this all inked up, I don't want it to go to waste. So we will put a big old watermelon on the back of our envelope. Let's see what that would look like stamped off. It might be better. And okay, now we got an envelope going too. We have this watermelon piece. And then there is this outside piece, the rind, that you just line up. I love this set. Let's just say this is actually the set I signed up for a swap that I'm doing. It's a group of demonstrators that make cards and with new products, and then we share them with each other. So we all have different samples. I have shared them with you before. So you can stamp the rind first, or you can stamp the melon first. And so far, these look like they're seedless watermelon, but I, for one, like, I don't know where the rind is for this one. I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe it fits both. Kinda. Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Well, that's cool. There's two pieces that use the same stamp. I guess they just kind of built it up. I don't know. Do another piece here. I'm just having fun making my own DSP. I thought about embossing it too, but I don't know that I will. Okay, there's that one. We can add rind on these. Well, at least it was the darker color. That's usually why I only have one ink out at a time, because I'm famous for doing exactly what I just did. And if you missed it, I'm pretty sure you can guess. And we'll try that. Well, originally when I started, remember I had the red on one side and the green on the other? Yeah, that was the reason I was doing that, but I just failed miserably. Now, I haven't shown you one of the tricks of this stamp set, but I will here in a moment. A little far away on that one. All right. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to close these up for now because we have some seeds to add. So there's a group of 3 seeds or a group of 1 seed. And I know seedless watermelon is kind of the way to go, but it looks so much better when you have some seeds in it for cards. The top one isn't inking up very well. Ah, ta-da! Did I dare go over it again? Nope. Oh, I have more. Okay. Now we can put a seed here and there. Cute, cute, cute. What do you think? And somebody said that when you don't know where to put the next one, you're done. So we'll do it on this one. Just keep rotating the block so they're all going different ways. And always get a couple off the edge. And, oh, I didn't do anything with this one yet. This is our, so we only need it on the ends. So we might do 3 ink pads. I've got 3 ink pads going. Yeah. It may not end well. I know most of this is going to be covered, so I'm going to stop there on that one. I thought I found some red sorbet cardstock, or cardstock DSP when I was shopping, but I didn't find it's not coming out of my box, so I might have to rethink something. Oh, I just had an idea. I bet if I used the designer series paper that we have that goes with all the different colors, that might be the way to go. All right. Yeah, I told you that. Aren't you glad I'm not doing 3 cards tonight? Uh-oh. I almost dropped it on there. And we'll add a couple extras. Oh. You know, you could do really easily with this little stamp is you could make hearts. Maybe we'll make one of these a heart. People will talk. Where's a good one? I'll put one right here. Didn't turn out real great, so we're going to add another one to it. There we go. I made a heart. All right. Now I was going to show you what the cool part about this is. Let me grab a scrap. Not really the scrap I was hoping for. So let me grab a different scrap. Set those aside, and we're going to stamp a watermelon. This is where I should have gone earlier. So we're going to stamp a watermelon. All right, and we're also going to stamp another watermelon. Sounds like my fellers are home. And I need my inside. Now, if you want to make these 3D, let me do some seeds. There's actually a punch that coordinates with this. And honestly, I hadn't purchased it until I decided I needed it for this. All right. So the punch is the oval. I think it's called the modern oval punch. And you can punch your watermelon. That's why it's a little bit of an odd shaped watermelon in my humble opinion. And then you can also use it for the half melon. Just cut your oval. There you go. And then all you have left to do is cut the straight part across your watermelon. There we go. We have some 3D parts now. All right, let's put our card together. I have more than I need. All right, this gets folded. I do like on the glass mat that this creases this so much nicer. There's no give. You can hear it. Click, click, click. I think it's pretty cool too, Anna. There we go. So this is going to go under here, but we haven't stamped that yet. So this piece, I have so many stamps that have ink on them now. All right. I mentioned yesterday that we're starting getting things put together for Stampin' Cross Country. It's going to be in February. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. February 24th, I want to say. I'll give you more details later. So there's that piece. I can set that aside. Then this piece is going to go down here. Oh, I better have the heart kind of looking one going up. I might have it go down. Okay. It's actually coming out. This piece goes here. This piece goes in here. Oh, we forgot the seeds in the melons. That one's got a lot of seeds. All right, so this is going to go on the inside. Right here. There you have it. Now this we will use, I can use tear and tape. We're just going to use the strong seal. Put it here. Eyeballing it. Oh, my camera seems to be angled away from me tonight. And then add it here so it can stand up. Then I'm going to use from, oh, what stamp set is this from? It's one of the new ones. Notes of Nature. I'm going to use 2 sentiments from Notes of Nature. The first one is just a little note to say hello. And it will go on there. And then I have another one for the inside of my card to go, and it says, "Thanks for making me smile." And they go together, kind of, sort of, right? Yeah. Stuck my finger in the ink. Well, at least it wasn't red so far. All right. See, so you can use all white. Don't know what to do with those watermelon. Okay, we're going to add some dimensionals to this one. I love this shape. This shape is from, I don't remember what it's called. All right. So, Glenda, Heather, and Nancy, do you know each other in the real world, or do you just happen to hang out with me together and not really know each other in the real world? I'm going to pop this one up and add it as a layer. Make it a little more 3D-ish. And then, have it go off the edge a little. And add some bling. I'm thinking, nope, not that. Who's thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking little black dots. Last I checked, these were still current, so we're going to go ahead and go with these. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you are just hanging out together with me. You'll have to see if you live anywhere near each other, because now you know some people that like paper crafting like you do. One more. I'm going to put it down here on my little sign. Just a note to say hello. All right, that's where we're going to stop. I think I might, you know me. Most of the time after I'm done with you guys, I get the Wink Estella out and Wink Estella absolutely everything I think that might need Wink Estella. So I did not emboss this. I thought about embossing it, but I did not take the time. So this is card number 3. Actually, this is card number 2. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing I didn't do 3 cards tonight, because you guys have been here. You'd be here till midnight. All right. So, and card number 1, I put back here with these extras. So those are card number 1 and card number 2 that we did tonight. I don't know where to put them. They don't lay flat. So this is the autumn one that, see, and I put this one over to the side, and the back is embossed, but sadly autumn is over. And I have a card for every season. How's that? So this is the autumn. We have summer, autumn, fall, not fall, winter. So we're missing spring. There we go. You ready? You want to see the spring one? Here is the spring one. This is using all products from the annual catalog. So there's this one, Your Great Friend. And then, so there we have spring, summer, fall, and winter. There we go. Ta-da! There you have it. Those are all my cards from my class tonight. I did not plan the 4 seasons. It just happened. So that is just the way it is. Yeah. So I forgot to announce the winner. And my slip is here. Where's my boxes? I have my slip here somewhere. It disappeared. But anyway, the winner from yesterday was Lisa Flettis. So I will get prizes out at the end. I'm going to wait and send them all out together. But you know who won, and everyone can win by commenting, liking, sharing, purchasing. Yeah. So have a wonderful evening. Thanks for making me smile. Have a good night, and thanks for crafting with me. Bye.